Okay, so let's head to the house. Now come back from exploring a lot of territory.
Don't fall in the hole.
No, I'm
Watch out.
not gonna fall in the hole. You can take a look now. The lights on the oil rig are working. Or is they work? Yeah, they are. There we go. Flashy, flashy. So no airships fly into them. Okay, so we're gonna come back to the house and take a look at some of the stuff I've built while you were off exploring, and also charge up our battery-powered stuff. This guy had this was a skeleton that had lapis armor, so I'm collecting more suits of armor around the room.
Ooh.
Okay, so let's go to the basement. First floor. Okay, so over here, what I've done is I've replaced our original coal-fired IndustrialCraft generator with a geothermal generator. And if you look over here behind you, over this way...
Oh, wow.
This is where the power comes from. And where's my wrench? I need to switch to this other tank. Hold on a second. I think I've got a wrench in here somewhere.
We have to fill the lava tanks.
Well, no. In this case, what I have to do is I have to switch. See that this is a wooden. See this wooden pipe that's brown with a little bit of green on it. The green is waterproofing. Wooden pipes are used for taking liquids out of tanks. So you see this this area here that it's a darker brown. That means this pipe is drawing from that tank, but that tank is empty. So I'm going to take the wrench and I'm going to switch it to the other side, and lava will flow basically out of this pipe through the other two. So it's going to split half of its volume, half of it's going to go into this other tank, and half of it's going to go down this pipe. This pipe here, this corner, is an iron pipe. It only allows flow in one direction. So in other words, that way is the generator. So lava can come from the source, which is that pipe way down there that goes a long distance, and that's where it comes from. So it will come down here and split, and half of it will go into the tanks for reserve, and half of it will head towards the generator. So now if we go towards the generator, yep, that's now running. And there's a slot in the generator where you can place a drill, and it will charge the drill. Okay, and so here we still have our energy storage module. This is not from IndustrialCraft. This is from Galacticraft, and it uses the universal electricity. But it will accept all kinds of power, and it produces all kind of power as long as you use this aluminum wire. So I'm using this to power a bunch of IndustrialCraft machines and Galacticraft machines here. So here we have our macerator and furnace that we had before. Up here we have two new machines. The one with the spout on it, the faucet, that's an extractor. That doubles the amount of rubber that you get from resin, and it also extracts rubber from rubber wood. So if you plant a rubber tree and it doesn't give you one of those rubber source things, you can cut it down and use the wood, and the wood will also give you rubber.
Does this mean we should be taking rubber samples from where we found them and plant them over here so we can grow rubber locally?
Oh, we do. We have rubber trees in the backyard.
Oh, cool. Now, can I charge my drill over here?
Yeah. Let's see if it's finished charging mine. This holds 30,000 EU energy units, which are units of energy in IndustrialCraft. Mine's almost done. Yep, okay, so I take my drill out, and you put yours in. Oh, yeah, you see where to put it? You just open it like inventory, and there's a slot under the... there you go. Okay, so the other machine over here is an IndustrialCraft compressor, and it's used to make some of the advanced alloy and mixed metal ingots that are used in advanced equipment. And one of the pieces of advanced equipment I made is... Where is it?
Where'd you go?
Is this.
Where'd you go? Oh, there you go.
And this does, let's see... low focus, long range, horizontal, explosive mining. Where
is that a laser gun?
It is.
Jeez. Holy jeeb.
Now that's low power. Now this holds also a lot of power, and it can mine a block at a time for a very long time, but it also has a long-range mode that does this.
Do I want to know?
So you can make tunnels with this really quickly.
Wow.
And
Now,
it
does
is
it
also
kill-
a good weapon.
Does it kill? Yeah, does it kill bad things?
Yes, it does. It has several modes. It has... Here, I'll point this away from you. It has a
yes,
horizontal mode, superheat mode, which is a good mode to use as a weapon, scatter, which kind of fires things in all directions, explosive, which means that it blows up like a TNT explosion when it hits, mining, which is kind of low power for use for mining. It mines more than one block, but not too many more. I think it's like 3 or 4. And it also has low focus. And low focus is really good because it's literally one block at a time. But it's also still really fast. It breaks blocks instantly, and you can do that. You can mine like that for a long time.
Wow. So,
The only tough
where do I
part of
sign
it
up to get one?
is that you have to charge it in this thing over here. This is an MFE. This is an IndustrialCraft energy storage unit. And it took basically like all the diamonds we had to make these two things. The laser is full right now, though. I have not been I made it. I have not been using it. But I figured we will definitely need that when we go to the moon. I think for here it's probably overkill, but we don't know what we're gonna have to fight or mine on the moon, so I think we'll save that for a while, at least until we have enough to build 2. Over here we have the same machine we had before, which is a circuit fabricator, but this one is a compressor. This is the one that makes the compressed metal ingots with the clang clang sound. Only this one is electric. It doesn't use coal. So we're totally off coal power in this area now.
Oh, good.
This is all running off the lava. Although I think our lava supply is running low, so I'm gonna have to find a new lava spout, or we're gonna have to find osmium and build a wind turbine. All right, so next, I've also got a secondary power station where we're collecting oil to be refined into rocket fuel, and that's all the way at the bottom here. Okay, so what you want to do is come over here and right-click on the cart. Okay, now see the wooden button to your right?
Mm-hmm.
Click it. Right-click it. There you go. Put a second one on.
Oh, again.
Well, you can do it as many times as you like.
That was awesome.
The empty minecart went down the hall. Anyway, no big deal. It's easy to lose them and stuff, so I keep a couple in the chest. Okay, so here's our secondary power station, and the supply of lava here is actually quite good. I've actually been putting lava in buckets and using it from here to carry up to power the quarry. So we've got another energy storage unit here, and you can see it's full. And that, there's kind of a vampire draw. When you hook wire up to an output, it seems to leak power even when you're not using it. So I don't have it connected right now, but this unit over here is a refinery. And this is all oil. This is the oil we collected from that spout inside where you died, and we had to clear the oil out to find your grave.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so this is what we can use to make fuel for combustion engines or rocket fuel for the rockets once we build those. And we'll power it here with the lava. So again, plenty of power here and no coal. And this generator also you can use to recharge drills.
Nice.
Over this way, this is the first quarry area. And this is another 2 tanks of oil I collected from a source. And this is the second quarry area, which hasn't quite reached the bottom yet. So I'll tell you what, let me see if I got some buckets.
Whee! Oh, that's awesome. That is so cool.
work in there. Okay, yeah, so here, at this level, the two quarries are connected, and this is the ladder that goes to the surface. And so I think the idea would be, if we're going to try to get osmium, is not probably to go through the caves ourselves and look for it. The idea, I think, would be to dismantle this setup, put it into a chest on an airship, and fly it out there, and collect all the stuff, and then bring it back.
Okay.
Now let's see what we got here for... I think there should still be some lava in buckets. Maybe over here? Okay, yeah, there's 2. And then a bunch of empty buckets. Okay, and they've collected some tin ore, some copper, some redstone, pile of coal.
Yeah, I'm yanking the coal because I'm always running out of...
Yeah, since we don't need
torches.
coal for power, you can use it, I mean, basically just use it all for torches. It's fine. Okay, so there's 1 lava bucket. And 2 lava buckets. And now I've got 10 empty buckets, and I'll go and get some more lava out of those tanks and power the rest of the engines. Okay, so I'm going to collect some lava out of the tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, so I think we're getting to the point where we can shoot for building the NASA workbench, which is what you use to build rocket parts. I think we have the resources for it. Okay, so what was the trap?
Well, if you go down this
Yeah.
side tunnel, and then there's a first right, and just as you get past this little green patch, there is a hole in the floor that goes down a very long way with a torch. Yeah,
Oh,
you just
no.
fell down.
Yes, but I didn't die.
Thank goodness.
No, I think that, if I remember correctly, that was where I was piping something. I forget what. I think there
So
might have
should
been.
we fill this in?
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
That would be a good idea. I'll put some light back up here.
Probably should have
So
been
we
wearing
don't-
my rubber boots for that.
Probably. So what would we need to manufacture enough pipe to get lava directly from the frost cave? That's about 130 meters from here.
Then we probably need about 160, because you gotta account for horizontal and. But actually, now that we have the laser, the best way to do it basically is that you go to wherever level where your equipment is. You know, the level where you want to.
And just make a straight shot.
Collect your power, yeah, and then you go directly above the lava source and you shoot. Well, you can't shoot straight down. You have to make a shaft next to where you're standing. Basically, you just want to make it so that you have a shaft at the bottom of which you can see the lava, and then you put the pump directly above that at whatever level you want to use the power. So you only have to worry about horizontal pipe runs, not vertical pipe runs, because wires lose power as the farther you go, but pipes that carry liquid don't. Okay, so I'm going
it
to
makes me wonder whether...
finish powering up the quarry here.
Yeah, it makes me wonder whether we can interconnect some of the existing
I'm sure we can.
lava stuff so that they're basically flowing into one another.
Yeah,
And-
usually that's
Ooh,
what I do. Usually I look for the
Indushi?
closest stuff, and then I interconnect them. So I try to make the use of the same pipe over and over again. Every once in a while you have to dismantle it and go somewhere else, but I try to avoid it. Okay, there's one more.
It's been a while since I've been down here.
Okay, so with 4 engines all powered by lava, that quarry should be moving at a pretty good pace. Yeah, actually, you know what? It's hit bottom already.
Yeah, it didn't look like it had very far to go.
Yep. Actually, it's zooming now because it can't collect bedrock, so it's just picking up whatever the last bits of cobblestone. And if there's any diamonds, sometimes you have to go look, but sometimes there'll be a block of diamond like under a block of bedrock, and you'll have to go mine it manually. Let's see, what am I seeing in the pipe? Well, nothing interesting. Looks a lot like dirt and cobble. Okay, looks like the quarry here along the side has got a lot of coal. Okay, I'm at the bottom of the quarry. Let's see, some redstone. Redstone is also good for experience. copper. The other quarry, they was lucky. There were some diamonds at the bottom underneath the block of bedrock.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't see any. I don't see any here, unfortunately. Some iron, some copper, some more redstone, some coal, but nothing else. Nothing else that interesting.
Okay, I am digging a straight line trench through the hill.
Okay, I'm gonna even this out to be our launch pad number 2.
Okay.